Hey, yo, guys, I am live. We are live. Today, we are going to be talking about the Diddy situation and Mortal Kombat 1. But mostly, this live stream mostly is probably going to be about the Diddy situation because there's a lot going on with the Diddy situation, guys. Now, for those who have been living under a rock, I don't see how, but those that have been living under a rock, Diddy got arrested. And it is pretty much I would say, the happiest day of my life, pretty much. We are going to go over some things today, some special things. However, all right. Let me get myself situated here. All right. Let's see. We're going over some stuff today, guys. So, those who are unaware, like I was saying, Diddy got arrested. He was raided back in March of 2023, 6 months ago. He got raided 6 months ago, like I said. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit tired, if y'all couldn't tell. But he had over, get this, guys, he had over 1,000 bottles of lube and some toys, if y'all know what I mean, some special toys. But we're going to be going over some stuff right now, today. And it is our first thing that we're going to get into is, first, I learned how to implement images or input images into StreamYard. So we are going to be looking at this image right here. This is our first image, guys. This is our first image. This is basically, they had a 16-page letter that was sent to the judge. And this was on Diddy's bail. And guys, please hit that sub button and the like button. If you would also like to donate or support the show, my Cash App is down there. Hit that up. But right here, and I know this is from an X account, and I know, like, it's weird, don't believe everything you see on X. Yeah, I know. But I feel like this is legitimate enough to bring to the table, right? Okay, so this is SDNY's description of the alleged Kid Cudi, yes, I said that right, Kid Cudi car explosion, okay? Defendants, co-conspirators set fire to individual one's vehicle, which would be Kid Cudi, by slicing open the car's convertible top and dropping a Molotov cocktail inside the interior. Police and fire department reports extensively document the arson and conclude that the fire was intentionally set. Multiple witnesses would also testify to the defendant bragging about his role in destroying individual one's car. So Diddy has been asking for bail lately, right? He's been asking for bail. They denied him twice. And he even told the judge, listen, judge, if you let me go in between Florida, New York, New Jersey, we're good. I'll even wear an GPS monitor so you could track my whereabouts. But literally, how many times has a judge heard that and was like, okay, no, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Because we don't know Diddy's, resources. rumor is he's already started to kind of intimidate witnesses, or, witnesses that were subpoenaed. So how is he going to, do or expect to get out? He even went so far, guys. He even went so far. Don't forget, he went so far to say that I will have no female visitors. None, Judge. I'll have no female visitors if you let me out on bail. Like, that's really going to fix anything, bro. You already done fucked up. Literally. This is another screenshot that we're going to be getting into. And it's just kind of the same thing. In one incident described in the court papers, Miss Ventura says that in early 2012, Mr. Combs grew so angry about her dating the rapper Kid Cudi that he said he would blow up the rapper's car around that time. The suit says Kid Cudi's car exploded in his driveway. Though through a spokeswoman, Kid Cudi confirmed Miss Ventura's account. This is all true, he said. So even Kid Cudi is admitting that Diddy had his car exploded, or he, because we know people like Diddy are not putting himself in situations to do that. He's having somebody else do that. And we know that Diddy is a very powerful person that could do very powerful people things. You know what I mean? But I do think he, obviously he's not getting out on bail. He's not getting out on bail. So that pretty much means that he is fucked. They're really looking through this, and this ain't gonna be I don't think this is gonna be like a bullshit court case that gets over with in like 5 seconds. I think we're gonna be hearing about this shit for a while. And not only that, he didn't make bail, so he has to sit in jail until he, awaits trial. And the trial could be years. The trial literally could be years. We don't know. No one knows. You know what I mean? No one knows what lies ahead for Diddy. What we do know, a cell block is what's going for Diddy, realistically. I just wonder how a lot of the people that are around Diddy are taking, because I'm not going to be one of these people that because there's going to be two groups of people, I feel like. Obviously, there's going to be a group of people that knew about it and it participated in it. There's going to be people that knew about it and stayed away. And this might be a third group, but this is small, There also could be people who didn't know about this and attended these parties unknowingly, knowing what was happening at these parties. And, they also found weapons in Diddy's house when they raided it. And if you have weapons and then, you have other stuff to go along with the weapons, if y'all know what I mean, you are literally done. You are done. That's a lot of time in itself, to be honest. That's a lot of time in itself. There's a lot of people that are going to be caught up in this, man. A lot of people are going to be caught up in this. It's not just going to be Diddy. A lot of people have said that, Diddy is just covering for somebody bigger. There's somebody bigger involved. Who knows? We don't know. We honestly don't know what is going to lie ahead for Diddy in terms of that. There was a warden. I seen a thing where there was a warden at the prison that Diddy is being held, which is in Brooklyn. It's Metropolitan Detention Center. And he states that there's a lot of inmates who would want to get their hands on Diddy because of, for one, the crimes that he committed, the horrible, atrocious acts against women. Prisoners, I've never been to prison, right? But I know for a fact prisoners do not look highly upon people who commit crimes against what the prisoners deem as, weaker than, children, women, stuff like that. They don't play around with that. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if it's been stated anywhere, but has it been stated? I think there was minors involved in the Diddy situation, wasn't there? Wasn't there minors in the Diddy situation? Because honestly, if that is, that's even more sick. That's even more sick. This man would literally do that to people, put people through shit like that. And, I don't even know what would possess somebody to do something like that. And what really fucked Diddy up. I'll be honest. What really messed him up is he admitted some of the shit was true, especially the shit with Cassie. Because you know why, guys? He apologized for it. Which is honestly him admitting that, yeah, I fucked up. Who's to say that, honestly, too, a lot of people that were in Diddy's situation, if this was a normal person, they would have been put away long before this. And with Diddy, a lot of people are really saying with Diddy that, I don't believe the money did it to him. I don't believe the power did it to him. I just think this motherfucker was a weirdo since day one, since he was a teen, since he was, a teen. This just doesn't happen overnight, and that's what I want people to understand. This doesn't happen overnight, guys. There's something going on, it just doesn't happen. And I heard stuff about Diddy's mom, back then, how he grew up. I also heard the person that was above Diddy back when Diddy was first getting into the record industry was doing shit to him, playing with him, pause. But y'all know what I mean. He had to be exposed to some depraved sexual nature. He just had to have. No one wakes up one day and was like, I'm going to do that to a woman. No one. And I know a lot of celebrities, a lot of people have said this. I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's going to come out of this. A lot of people have said that Jay-Z is next, which I want to ask. I'm out of the loop on Jay-Z, but what did Jay-Z do, and why do people think he's next? What did he even do? Is there proof of what people are saying that he did? Is there proof of it? Or was he just out there, or was he just there for the parties? I don't know. You think Jay-Z's pretty much a billionaire? Or he is a billionaire? You'd think he would just stay the fuck away from that shit. For real, you would think that he would just stay away. And you can't even... People, I don't know why people of Diddy's status believe that they could especially in 2024. Like, he didn't know that there was a camera in that hotel where he was beating Cassie. Like, he didn't know that. You're telling me he did not know that? Justin Bieber, what's up with him? A lot of people have said Justin Bieber has went radio silent, that he hasn't said anything. And, Diddy was Justin Bieber's mentor. I know he can't be, I don't know what somebody like that would think. Probably like the same things that, the wrestlers are thinking about Vince McMahon. They have a respect for him still. How? I don't know. Or I'm not even going to say if Justin Bieber was involved because he was young at that time. Who knows? He could have been abused. You know what I mean? And not wanting to live through that shit anymore. Well, that was my bottle, guys. But what I did want to do, for real, guys, I wanted to show a little weird Diddy video of him and Justin Bieber at a party. Okay, guys? This is some weird shit. And we're going to put it, it was from TikTok. Boy. The bad boy. All right, there's Justin Bieber. And Diddy and his entourage are saying, yeah, you a bad boy now. The fuck they doing, bro? You trying to give Justin Bieber one of them dildos, bro? Like, gotta lube him up. He's bad boy now. Signing the bad boy. Major icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now. Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah, there's something going on with that. I don't know. I don't think Justin Bieber, to be honest, like, I don't know if he was involved in any of that shit, but he could have been very well one of the ones that just was basically a victim. I don't want to say for sure. There was also another video with him and Odell Beckham, and in a club, and he's Justin Bieber was kind of like having his head down there, if y'all know what I mean. It was a very weird video, and no one knew what it was in a club. But most of that shit does happen in places like that. Remember that there was a picture that dropped of Diddy and Cuban Gooding Jr.? What's up with that? There are so many unanswered questions with the whole Diddy thing. And I always just thought Diddy to be like this corny ass motherfucker. What I mean by that is I didn't really think of Diddy as being anybody important. I mean, I know he found Biggie. But aside from that, Diddy is a stain on hip hop to me. Like, dude made trash music. Wasn't that good of a producer, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, he just wasn't it to me, And who knows if Big... I was very curious. I was thinking about this, and this might be a fucked up thing to think about, but I'm just going to be honest with y'all. The Diddy, Diddy found Biggie, right? Where would Biggie be in this? And because Biggie would be questioned definitely about this shit, because there's been so many lyrics, interviews where Biggie has talked about him and Diddy sharing women. And, and Diddy always had women around him. And if it was a thing where, Biggie was having something with somebody, Diddy would have to have something with somebody or the same person, He would have to have relations. Very weird to think about, very uncomfortable and like unnerving to me. How these people just creep into society, how these people are just there. And I do think that Vince McMahon is next. He's pretty much the same person, doing the same shit as Diddy. Very much doing the same shit as Diddy. That's just on me though. Like we don't actually truly know all of that what went on. But we will find out things. But a lot of people, in my opinion, with the whole Diddy situation, they're going to take some things, twist it up, and make it mean whatever they want it to mean. With me, I'm just going to take whatever is being, said or reported, and I'm just going to make it known to y'all. I'm not going to fake nothing. Why would I do that? And if there's no information coming out, I'm not going to come up with theory videos and all that shit. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick to the facts of the Diddy case and keep it going. There will be more videos. Whenever there's more shit that pops off, more shit's coming on, more shit's going off on Diddy, why not? Why not make videos, make content on it? Let me see. I'm also going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 1. And this will probably be a short live. It's all right. I'm going to talk about Mortal Kombat 1 for a minute. Okay, y'all seen the new trailer. I already watched it, guys. The Chaos Reigns launch trailer. I watched it, and I'm very excited for this DLC, and I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you guys why I'm excited for this DLC. Because I honestly, this is one pack, okay, in my opinion, for Mortal Kombat. This is one pack where I can genuinely say I like the pack. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because with MK11, a lot of the DLC characters, I didn't give a fuck about. Joker, I didn't give a fuck about Joker. Terminator, didn't give a fuck about Terminator. Most of the guest characters is my problem, okay? I don't think they went overly offensive on the guest characters this time. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian, I didn't fucking want Conan. And who in the T-1000? Who gives a fuck, honestly? Who honestly gives a fuck? I don't care about those characters. I'm just being for real with y'all, because I wouldn't be me if I wasn't being for real with y'all. And that's honestly how I feel. I don't care about Conan and because with guest characters, with Mortal Kombat and guest characters, Mortal Kombat is notorious, in my opinion, for putting in guest characters who don't fit Mortal Kombat. The only guest characters that I think fit Mortal Kombat are ones that are grounded in like kind of horror, if y'all know what I'm saying. These superheroes and all that shit should not be in MK. That's just my opinion. I don't think they should be in MK because they've already tried it once. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. It did not work. It flopped. I don't understand why they keep doing it. And I know it's probably not NetherRealm. It's probably Warner Brothers. Yo, Warner Brothers. Stop. That shit is ruining the fucking game. Stop. It is. Like, honestly, I honestly think that shit is ruining the fucking game, guys. Like, them putting in guest characters who don't fit, and people would be like, oh, well, either that or characters that should be base aren't base roster, and it's just kind of like it. Sometimes they leave your head scratching on the roster choices. Sometimes they leave your head scratching on the guest character choices. But with this pack, I honestly feel like the guest characters are not overly offensive. They're guest characters that don't stick out. Like, I'm like, why the fuck? Yeah, like Conan. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, it is kind of trash. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you to that. With Conan the Barbarian, kind of trash. T1000. I don't care. Ghostface, though. Ghostface, I think, fits Mortal Kombat. Like I said, horror movie characters, slashers, all that shit, they fit Mortal Kombat because they're centered in horror, they're centered in gore, and especially with Jason, pretty much looked like straight out of MK. Freddy fit for MK. Like, a lot of these characters fit for MK. But all this other shit, like the superhero shit, nah, the shit whack. Like, y'all might want to pay, like, a lot of other people might want to pay for that shit, but I ain't. You know what I mean? I ain't. And it's nothing against, like, it's not that I hate the game. It's just I refuse to pay for what I view as subpar content. And I honestly think that a lot of the guest characters in Mortal Kombat, a lot of DLC and MK has been subpar. I'm just going to say it. Aside from X. MK11, straight up boof. And MK1, it's been all right. First pack was kind of eh. Second pack grabbed my attention. Also, Ghostface Fatality, it got leaked. Or not leaked. Why did I say leaked? It got shown in the trailer. I'm digging it. But there's two Ghostface. I'm very interested if they're going to go the original route from the first movie where there was two killers instead of one. I wonder if they're going to do that shit. We don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But, all right, guys, this has been my live stream. It's only been 28 minutes, but, viewer count light. So I'm just gonna bounce. I'll see you guys on Monday for a video, not a live stream, but a video. And I'll see you guys. Peace. Hopefully I could get some sleep. I'm going to record this video, though. I'm going to record a video, get some sleep, and keep it going. All right.